The rain wastewater floods gutters as he sighs, asking for the storm to rip apart the sky. In the deluge, he feels his emotions flood, endless love as his hands reach out to feel the weight of rain wash away the pain of doubt. He looks into her eyes and sees a lightning strike, glowing like the seed growing a tree of sparks that will set the heavens alight. Before the passionate sounds echo delight as delicate desire ignites fires devouring the skies that burn so bright. Electricity surges through his blood, and in that moment he feels the drips of rain tug at his heart. His thoughts flood. He feels the pull of gravity dragging him back to earth. A moment of rebirth. He feels the mad rush of wind fall to a stop, drops to a still hush, as the silence speaks the sounds of love over fields green and lush. On his knees, he worships at the altar of love, praying for the weather to never change, to keep bringing her energy, to share the storm when she needs to feed on his electricity, to wash away the hurt in this loveless city. I wear my heart on the sleeve of a book, covered in love. Hearts drawn take 12 paces and turn. Pull the trigger on a blown kiss. I'll fall. I'll give my all to you. Every part of me, my infatuation scrawled in notes, my desire in writing, written in fire to light up the heavens. I would burn brighter than stars to let you know. I'd relight your sun if it ever entered a deep freeze. I'd carve mountainous hearts in snow. I'd twist rivers to bend into words that flow, as long as you never break my heart. I put forth my words in poetic verse, painted all over museums of love, cathedrals of hope, temples of togetherness. I wish upon shooting stars, I throw coins in magic fountains. If I could, I'd move mountains, making the wind sing through them. I'd plant trees to move the whistling frequency until it sings in human voice. I'd make the waves of the sea match the rhythm of my heart to play a beat, and I'd line up the shells until you hear that sea singing its loving tune from me. To see you smile, to see that look in your eye, to feel you close by, holding me when my own tears cry. I'd give anything as long as you don't break my heart and let it die. There are splinters over my reality, footprints of minuscule insects crawling over the fragile surface. Their only purpose, eating away at the strands, creating pathways where their feet land. A web of scratch marks clinging to worn skin, edged in darkness, hidden in my hands. There are scratches, lacerations on the tarnished skin, scars hidden deep within, faded leftovers of torn out yesterdays, drafted on burnt out paper. The tears of a million trees mix with the vapour of the Vermillion tears that I set free, evaporating into the ether, creating clouds that rain down salty misery upon the warped ground beneath. There are cracks in the threads of the strands, in the fine lines of reality, bedded in so deeply they let the unearthly seep within. The otherworldly beings creep seethingly in, deepening your terror-filled dreams, until you want to let out the loudest scream, but reality is twisted, the threads constricting your throat, and not a single note will rise from shredded lungs, not a whelp nor a song sung, just the inching darkness getting ever closer. If it ever reaches us, then our time here is done.